Hello everyone. In this video, we'll be discussing about the movie Anora, which won a lot of Oscars in this particular year. To be honest, I didn't came to know about Anora till the last week or till the Oscar announced. When I searched for the best movies, I came to know about the Brutalist, Nesferatu, Substance, but Anora came late to me. Obviously, I'm a person who has a lot of interest towards movie, who won the best picture awards at Oscar, and I have explored a lot of best picture movies like Spotlight, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Birdman, Revenant, and I really loved those movies. But when it comes to Anora, after watching the 1 hour, I felt that why the hell Academy has given award to Anora? Because it's so similar to Pretty Woman, and I felt that it is a typical Cinderella story, like a commercial movie. There is nothing real substance under it. Usually, Academy give awards to movies where there will be deeper layers, interpretations, and substance under the movie. But I didn't felt anything real under Anora. But in the later part, it completely changed. There is a massive shift in Anora, which made me to explore a lot of interpretation and deep layers behind the movie. So why wasting so much time in this intro part? So let's get dive into the plot. One thing, there are a lot of spoilers in this video. Spoilers are alert as well.
And the Oscar goes to?
Anora.
So the basic plot of Anora is pretty much straightforward and easily understandable for everyone, because it revolves around a woman called Anora or Annie, who is working as a prostitute or an escort in a club or a bar. And during one night, she meets one of the richest or one of the highest powerful descendant of a Russian family called Ivania. And later on, Ivania becomes obsessed with Anora or Annie. Then later on, they will be getting married. And similar to the Pretty Woman story of Julia Roberts, and I feel that nothing really special about the movie. And the 1 hour mark, there are a lot of visuals, stunning visuals to be honest. And the thing is that we felt that okay, the movie is completely engaging, and a lot of entertainment is there. Feel like a commercial movie, and we feels like obviously there will be little downside where the Russian parents of Ivania will resist the marriage, and later on we expect to be happily ever after, where Anora and Ivania will have a happy life. But that's not the case. If that was the case, I felt that okay, the Academy went mad. But no. There is a completely two dimension into this particular plot, where the first hour mark deals about approximately 15 to 20 days where Ivania meets Anora and marries Anora. But the second 1 hour and 18 minutes completely deals with 1.5 days after, when Ivan's parents came to know about Anora or their marriage, and how they are trying to nullify their marriage. So, apart from this basic plot, what I really loved about this movie is the themes and interpretation underlying this movie. So, I would like to spend more time on that themes and interpretation that give deeper meaning to this particular movie. So, we are moving to the most interesting segment of this movie discussion, which is the themes and interpretation underlying this movie. So, the first theme and interpretation I would like to discuss here is the social divide. So, what I have observed in this particular movie is that there are two parallel character developments that happens in the movie. In the first half, the movie completely focuses on the male protagonist of Ivan or Ivania, and on the second half, the complete focus will be shifting on a henchman character called Igor, who acts as I mentioned, henchman of the Russian family. And what really struck me in this particular movie is the rich Russian family, because they are one of the most powerful family who also has a lot of power in America. And the main highlight is that the rich and powerful people can do whatever shit they want and still they can cover up. They are only worried about their own reputation. They doesn't care about what other people feel. They will do terrible things to other people, but still they doesn't care. They only care about themselves. Here in the story, Ivan is a spoiled brat. He doesn't know how to take care of himself. He doesn't want to understand others' feeling. He just want to exploit others. He want to live on high as always. So this is one interesting take I got from this movie. And on the other hand, Iker is a character who is from not from a rich background. He is from a normal background or maybe lower background. In the initial part, we feel like okay, this guy is like a sidekick or not kind of a good person. Even Annie thinks like that. But over the period of time, what we can observe is that the character development of Ivan is portrayed in such a way that he is the one who really values human feelings. He is the one who really understands Annie. He is the one who treat human being with compassion or treat Annie with compassion. So this is what really struck me from this particular movie segment, and this is what I would like to discuss regarding social class divide exists or shown in this particular movie. So in the final part of our discussion, I would like to discuss the movie climax, which has been put up for a lot of discussion. So in that also, I would like to discuss majorly two themes. One is transactional love, and second thing is the male gaze. So in the transactional love, I would like to put up a question for discussion. Whether Annie really loved Ivan or Annie loved his wealth. That's a big question because Annie was so desperate to get out of her current situation as a hooker. That's a big question. And second thing is male gaze because in this movie, the past background of Annie is not known. Throughout the movie, she has been portrayed as a hooker or an escort from with a little bit of Russian or like Armenian background, and all the characters in the movie really acknowledged her or treated her as a hooker except Igor. We can see like when the Ivan family coming from Russia, even the woman character as the mother of Ivan is explicitly calling Annie a hooker. And the major issue in this movie is also dealing like a person from high class family is getting married to a hooker. So everyone is treating her like a hooker. And from that point we can understand that throughout her life or for most of the part of her life, Annie experienced love in a form of an exchange of her body. Only few people has treated may have treated her as a human being. So that's the reason why when Igor is the only person who has genuine or true feelings towards Annie, while he's trying to treat Annie as a normal human being, that's being felt like awkward for Annie. When he really tries to help Annie, he tries to give back the favor by returning her body. That's what makes this movie climax so amazing, because that is a deeper meaning that I felt, because Annie haven't felt the real love in her entire life. That's why it's so awkward for her when somebody treats her as a normal human being. There is a portion in the movie where Annie calls Igor as a rapist because it's so awkward for her to really feel the true love or true feeling. That's why in the climax, she's trying to return the favor back by giving her body, while Igor is trying to affectionately hug her, affectionately share his true feeling towards Annie. So that's all about this movie and the movie climax. It's a good movie, especially when it comes to the climax. So that's all about the movie. So I would like to explore and discuss more such good movies of 2024 like Nosferatu, Substance, and The Brutalist. Hope I would be able to upload this movie in the coming days, and I would like to discuss diverse range of topics. I would like to explore into business. I would like to also discuss about football. So hope you enjoyed this video, and let's wait for the upcoming videos as well.